Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to our first big summer sale. So we have the GOG Summer Sale. So they have started their sale from today, 12th of June until the 3rd of July. So for 3 weeks this sale will run, and they probably wanted to do this to avoid, doing it at the same time as Steam. So anyway, I'll try and focus on this for now and make a few videos. If you have some requests, let me know. This first video I'm focusing on the best deals under $5. So instead of the usual 10 games, I have 15 games for you. I have a few more video ideas. I'll try and cover them as much as I can. And yeah, let me know whatever else you want to see. The Steam sale will start on the 29th. This is already here and we have some great deals. So first we begin with Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. So if you're looking for a BioWare RPG, this is the one of the older ones here. Still not that old, from 2010 roughly, and looks good, fantasy setting, and this is the ultimate version, $5, 75% off. Next we have Crisis, so another EA game. Of course you have all heard the memes and how demanding this was back in the day from 2007. This is now available here, $5 once again, $4.99, 75% off. Next we have SWOT 4 Gold Edition, so a slightly different FPS style game. So this is more tactical. You have levels, missions, and different things to do. You don't necessarily have to just go shooting everywhere. It's a much more interesting game here. So this is the Gold Edition of SWOT 4. I think there are like 10 levels, 10 missions or something like that. But this is also available for $5, 50% off. Next up is one of my favorite older games. This is not available on Steam, by the way. This is the Saboteur, 75% off, $5. So this is an open world game set in the 1940s. You are an Irish racing driver with a questionable accent, and you have to liberate Paris from the Nazis. So there's a very nice thing here where the game, when it starts off, the occupied parts are in sort of black and white. And when you start liberating certain areas, they start getting their color back. So I really like this game. I have this on PlayStation 3, and I thought this was a very interesting hidden gem style of game. It's not that old either, so you should be okay with the graphics. It's from late 2000, I think 2009 here. So yeah, it's just at a comfortable time period where games were still quite fun. So definitely check this out if you haven't heard of this or haven't played this. Next we have the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing Final Cut. This is 90% off, only $449. So the great thing about this one is this is sort of remastered version, and this includes all three of the Van Helsing games, the Adventures of Van Helsing, and these are sort of your ARPG style isometric games. And yeah, great value, 3 full games and only $449. Next we have another old classic RPG, another very popular one from back in the day. This is Jade Empire Special Edition, another BioWare game. So this is 75% off, a little cheaper than Dragon Age. This is $374. A little older now. This is from 2005, but again very popular. I've heard great things about this. Haven't played this personally myself. I always wanted to, but I've heard a lot about this one. Now next we have something that I have played quite a lot. This is one of my favorite series. This is Anno. So this particular one is Anno 1701. This is the third game in the series. Came out in 2006, I believe, and I played a lot of this. So we had Anno 1602 as the first game, then we had Anno 1503, and then this 1701. And with this game, they had spent a lot of time talking to the community and improving certain features. So the gameplay was very good here. The menu was well designed, and basically you are given a ship and some resources, and you have to go and settle islands and just establish your cities. Very fun game. And with this game, the graphics are also decent enough that even if you haven't played older games, you'll still like the look of them and they won't feel too dated. And very enjoyable game. I've put in a lot of time. So this is 75% off, $324. Next is of course CD Projekt's Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. Now of course Witcher 3 was the one that made the series very popular, but this was the game that sort of made it popular enough in the first place to have a Witcher 3. And this is surprisingly still very good, still holds up very well, very sort of dark and adult themed as well, with two branching storylines. And it's a great quality game, and definitely something you should consider if you haven't played the previous games. Now the first game is slightly dated with the controls. It takes a little time to get used to the controls, but this is your traditional game. You can play with the controller if you want and stuff like that. So this is 85% off, $299. And yeah, good value, great content, graphically still looks good, story is very interesting, and it just has some story before the events of Witcher 3, so you'll also understand a little more when you play Witcher 3. Next we have the Shadow Warrior games. Both of these games are on sale and both are very cheap here. So first we have Shadow Warrior 2013, the first game, basically the reboot of the Shadow Warrior games, and this is 90% off, $299. So these are like fun hack and slash and shooter style FPS games. Then you also have Shadow Warrior 2, which is the same price, came out a little later, $299 as well, also 90% off. And then we move on to Far Cry 2 Fortunes Edition. So if you remember in the Steam video I made yesterday, I mentioned that it was on sale on Steam. You can also get it here, and getting it here means you won't have to bother with the Ubisoft launcher. You can just download it DRM free and play it offline on your own. You won't have to connect two launchers and activate it on Ubisoft and stuff like that. You can play it here. And yeah, so this will be a better option in my opinion. No activation required. So yeah, 70% off, $299. More Ubisoft stuff. We have Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. So this is the first Splinter Cell game. This has been given away on Ubisoft, but if not, you can pick it up here. Stealth third-person game. You are mostly in stealth mode here. 75% off, $249. Still a fun game. In fact, I did a full let's play of this on my channel many years ago on the other channel. Now we have Hotline Miami, so another very popular, difficult game. It's quite a few years old now. Yeah, so over 10 years old now. But yeah, very popular indie game. This is basically one of those games where you die with one hit, you kill with one hit, stuff like that. Top-down view, like literally top-down, not even isometric, like right on top. And this is 80% off, $199 only. And then we have Serious Sam: The First Encounter. So another classic game here from 2001. Graphically, it still holds up in my opinion. It doesn't look half bad. And of course, you have your typical FPS stuff, shooting enemies and stuff. And this is only $179. And my final pick for this video is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Now the other older Prince of Persia games are also on sale here. Most of them are under $2, I think $1.99 each. I've just picked one here as an example because I don't want to upload the video with like every Prince of Persia game. So this is $169, 83% off. And yeah, this is Sands of Time. I believe this is getting the remake. I don't know what happened with the remake, is it delayed or not? But yeah, you can pick this one or any of the other Prince of Persia games, whether the Warrior Within, the Two Thrones, stuff like that. All of them are $199. All of them available. Check the links in the description. I'll put links to all of these games here. Have a look at them and let me know what else you want to see for this sale. I'm hoping to do 2 or 3 more videos at different price ranges, different genres, depending on what you want, because the Steam sale is still a little away, 2-3 weeks away roughly. So I'll do that in more detail when it comes, but for now we have this sale and it looks pretty good this time. So anyway, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you next time.